Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from the Francophile. It is Jalen and Maria and we hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we are going to be giving you a monthly update as American master's degree students in France. If you don't know already, Maria and I are former TAPIF participants and we are now doing our master's degrees at the Université de Reims-Champagne-Ardenne, her in public law and myself in logistics.
We have been pursuing our master's degrees for about 5 months now, and today we're going to talk about what we did in January of 2021. So to start off this month, I finished up my first semester exams that spanned all the way from the end of last semester until the 15th of January, which was just one weekend before the start of my new classes. So last exam was on Friday the 15th, and my first classes for the second semester was Monday the 18th. That was pretty exhausting to say the least. I think of the whole month and some change, I took off maybe 3 days where I didn't study.
Yeah.
And so I was wiped, and to start a new semester immediately after that was also, it's just something that I haven't done before, because when we were in school for our undergraduate degrees in America, we always had a winter break where there were no exams after it, where you could just relax, recuperate, and then be ready for the next semester. Whereas here, I don't think I had a break. I wouldn't even qualify it as a break.
Yeah, I mean, your break was it was only from going into class, but I mean, since you had exams after, you still had to study during the whole thing. For me, it was a little different because all of my exams and evaluations were before the break, and so, you know, I just chilled out for 2 weeks basically, and then started classes at the very beginning of January on the 4th. So, yeah, I mean, we've been doing class since then, and it seems to be going pretty good. Yeah, the new classes are going pretty well, I would say, for myself. Last semester I did have 12 classes, and this semester I believe I have 10, which is kind of nice. It's a little less in-class time, and I think it's mostly because I have to do an internship at the end of this semester, so that counts for a big portion of my grade and
your credits.
Yeah, my credits, my grades, and it lasts for quite a while, so, you know, I'm gonna be done with classes by the end of March, which is pretty early compared to a lot of other masters.
Mm-hmm. This semester I have 10 classes just like I did last semester. Same amount of class time, no differences. I don't have an internship this semester, so everything's pretty much the same. And so while his classes end a bit earlier, mine go all the way through May.
I haven't talked about this ever throughout the other updates, but like this whole time that we've been doing master's degree updates, like I've been searching for an internship because here in France, it often is a big part of a master's degree, doing 1 or 2 internships. And it's tough to find one, especially in the time with coronavirus. People aren't really looking to hire that many people, but I am proud to say that I have found an internship, and so that is a big weight that has come off my shoulders since the last time that we spoke.
My program includes an internship, but only during the second year of the master's, so when I'm in my M2, I will also have to find an internship. Hopefully you can give me some pointers. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to your experience as well. I think it'll be really enriching.
Yeah, I'm excited, but also kind of nervous. Like, we'll just have to see. It'll be my first time in, like, I guess a French corporate sort of environment.
So as you know, coronavirus is still present. And students in France are hit pretty hard by the measures that are affecting us.
Yeah.
We, as university students, have not been in school since we were confined last time.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while.
We went to school for a month and a half, I believe, and then we've been online ever since. And throughout the online classes, there's also been confinements or lockdowns and curfews. And if you have been following our updates or reading our blog, you know how long our days of school are. And honestly, it's been really tough, not just for us as foreign students, but for all students in France to cope with that.
Yeah.
So one of the measures that our school has put into place and other schools have as well is offering tutoring and academic support as well as social support for fragile students. So that is the first year students who are doing the first year of their undergrad, all international students and disabled students all have access to an academic tutor where we do in-person and online tutoring, social interaction, questions, general help, because the mental health situation here is pretty dire for a lot of students, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of students, they are really struggling. I mean, you know, people have lost their student jobs, which they were depending on to be able to feed themselves and things like that. And like you said, I mean, curfew is at 6 p.m. and often you have class, or we do, past 6 p.m. or up until 6 p.m. So you've been on the computer all day and you're like, all right, cool. And
then
you can't even go outside. It's
yeah.
pretty wild.
I have 1 day a week where I finish before 6
yeah.
and every other day I finish after, which means I don't leave the house during the week.
Yeah, it's tough. So, I mean, those measures have been put in place, and they're really looking to try and get people back onto campus.
Yes.
So,
as of now, the plan announced by the president is that the first year students are going to be going back incrementally, and then hopefully they're going to add each subsequent year as it is possible.
Yeah.
The other proposed measure I think that the schools are trying to put into place is that everybody gets at least 1 day a week on campus in person. It seems like on paper it was easier than in reality it is to institute, but
yeah.
We'll find out. I would be grateful for any time at school. So.
Well, like your professor had told you, you don't realize how important it is to be able to get out of a tough class and just like talk with your classmates and like, you know, be like, damn, that was hard,
or even
whatever,
just
for
see
like,
other people.
Yeah, for just like 5 minutes or whatever
change
it
of
is.
scenery and seeing your friends,
Yeah.
or like you said, even just walking out of class and giving somebody a wave and you give the look where you know that was a boring class.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, like we wake up, we go right there and go to class, and then we go right over there and cook some lunch. Like,
and then we go to bed.
We just do this circle every day, all day. It's crazy. But yeah.
So I did sign up for tutoring as an international student. I've had a couple of sessions. They've been pretty general. More than anything, I enjoyed meeting new people, and if it can help me in my academics, I welcome that as well. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. There's also been a good amount of student protesting all around the country. There was a small one at our school. We were not there, but we will link a video down below of some of the students talking. It is in French, but on the whole, it's the same things that we were just outlining. It's just a really hard time to be a student right now, mentally and academically. For a lot of people, I think it just feels impossible, and so we're going through it, and we're also thinking about all of our other students, especially international students, but also French students who are trying to cope with this impacting our young adult life. On a lighter note, we did have time to do a couple of fun things this month. First, we were delighted when it snowed in our city.
Yes.
There was a bit of snow all over France that day, I believe.
Yeah, that week, really.
Yeah. But we had a grand old time.
Yeah, it was so fun. That was my first snow in France. Yes, because it didn't snow in Troy, where we were last year. So that was awesome. And it actually stuck to the ground, so everything was white. And yeah, it was just really nice. We walked around, took pictures. We actually have a story or a highlight on our Instagram, so if you want to check out the snow day, you can go look at our Instagram and see what a fun day that was.
And I think it's important to point out that like one of the quirks of our personalities is that we really like winter weather.
Oh yeah,
we love the cold, we love the snow. We even like the rain a good amount. So the other thing that we got to do despite coronavirus measures and our school starting back up is go thrifting. I saw a Facebook event a long time ago when we first moved here. So it's been planned for a long time. That's basically like a traveling vintage shop, and they sell clothes by the kilo, and I really wanted to go, and we were not busy on that day, so we had a great time and went thrifting. We bought new clothes for the first time in a long time. I think we bought a total of 4 things, a couple of shirts for me, a pair of pants for you.
Sweet pants.
But it was fun. I mean, it was crazy to like be in a room with other people.
Exactly, I was gonna say that.
And do something fun.
Yeah.
But it also made me think of all the other things we haven't done, like going to the movies, going to see a play, going to eat at a restaurant. It's just like when you're with other people, all of a sudden, when you haven't been, like when I've seen only this face for however long, it's just, it feels crazy.
But yeah, that was fun, and it was just a vibe inside of the place because like the place that they had rented out to do the event, it was really nice, had really nice ceilings, and there was music and all sorts of cool clothes, which you're actually wearing a piece right now.
I am, yeah. I got this vest that I think is cute.
Yeah, it's pretty fire. But yeah.
But yeah, it was cool to be able to go to something where everybody could still social distance and wear masks, and you still got to have a good time, because sometimes things aren't the same.
Yeah, those things are kind of ruined by coronavirus. So.
But that was a highlight. That was fun. We had a good time with that.
All right, everyone. So that is our 5th monthly update as American Master's Degree students in France. We are doing pretty well overall, but there have definitely been some tough times, and we're trying to keep moving forward. But we want to know how you're doing, especially if you're a student, so leave us a comment down below. You can message us on Instagram, anything like that, and just let us know how you're doing, how you're coping, because we're interested to know. But yeah, other than that, make sure you check us out on social media, Instagram, Twitter, our website, and like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you all in 2 weeks.
Bye.